Now let's go on to spyware. Actually, spyware and keylogging go together. Most spyware has keylogging capability, and keyloggers are typically a part of a larger spyware program. They don't have to be, but they go hand in hand. So spyware is meant to record your activity. It could record your desktop activity. It could be monitoring your email. It could be listening in on your audio or watching your video, doing that surveillance. It could record and monitor everything you do on the internet, including all the places you go to. It could record software, how you're using the software, how long you're using the software for. It could log keystrokes. And it will store all this activity in a log file, or the more sophisticated ones will upload to a central location. And so you can see, for example here, here's an example of being socially engineered into installing some kind of spyware. Loads of spyware tools. PowerTech Spy Agent, Power Spy, ActiveTrack USB Monitor, Spy Voice, Movavi Video, iSpy, Free2X, Phone Spy, Mobi Stealth, Mobile Spy. Here is just one example. Here's Power Spy. And you can see now some of this looks a little bit old. ICQ, AIM. So some of this is a little bit old here. But we can start monitoring, and we can configure this, and we can delete or export, and you can buy it and get tech support. Now that's nice. So anyway, here is one of the tools. And notice the very first thing is keystroke logging right there. How on earth do we defend against spyware? Antivirus. So avoid using systems that are not fully under your control, like public systems. And when you go into like FedEx office or something, and you use their, you pay by the hour or whatever, or pay by the minute or whatever it is to use their computers. Although they're pretty good, because what they do is they after every login, they wipe out and sort of re-image. Don't open those suspicious emails and file attachments. Have your software firewall. Patch, update, and scan regularly. And if you're doing just normal activities like surfing the internet or writing documents or creating reports, do not do it as the administrator. That's like walking around with a loaded gun. Do not download free music files, screensavers, games, and try telling that to a user. I mean, like my sister. She likes to go to these online gaming sites so she can play games for free. And then she ends up with all sorts of spyware, malware, this, that, and the other. And we have to clean all that stuff out, or sometimes just re-image her machine because it's so messed up. Same thing with online gambling sites. Any of these things that allow free services like that, unless it's a really reputable place, I mean like a Microsoft type place, okay, you can't trust it. Because they're not doing this just to be nice to you. They're doing this to somehow make money. So anyway, you can't trust these things. Don't download free music files, screensavers, free games, etc. And be aware of those. Be careful about using those pop-up windows. Close them. And the problem with pop-up windows, you try to close it, and anything you click, including the X, launches something. So you're better off using your keyboard and task manager to get rid of pop-ups. I'll tell you a secret. If you have pop-up windows on the internet, Alt F4. Alt F4. You can close those little things real quick without clicking anything. There are plenty of anti-spyware tools. So Malwarebytes is an excellent one. Super Anti-Spyware, Hitman Pro, MaxScan, MCSoft, Spyware Terminator. There's loads of them. This is just a short list right here. So here's an example of Malwarebytes. And they're scanning, quarantining, giving you reports. You can configure things. They can do exploit and web and malware protection, ransomware protection, and they'll do scans. So that is spyware.